Hey, YouTube. Hey, podcast. Hey, this is Ken, the Trauma Queen. Oh man, I need to start that. Let's try this one more time. This is Ken, the Trauma King. There we go. Not to be confused with the Drama Queen. So this is what we're going to do today. This is the way the podcasts are going to end up going. I am going to explain to you three key things that you are going to learn from this podcast. Today are going to be the three keys to success. I'm going to explain to you what I mean and how we're going to go ahead and do that. Before I start, I am a coach. I'm not a licensed practitioner. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a shaman. I'm probably not your next door neighbor. And if it was, I am sorry for the loud music that I've been putting on the weekends. So I'm a coach. I'm an EFT coach. That means Energy Flow Techniques Coach. And I'm going to help you with some of the tools that I have as well. And one tool that I noticed really helps out and clears your mind is to do a breathing technique. So what we'll do is go in with a deep breath in for 2 seconds, hold it, and breathe out. And we're going to do that twice. So here we go. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. So there are many other techniques that we'll go through, but we'll do the normal grounding technique, which you just heard, and we'll get right into things. So what I want to do in these series of videos is to help you out and help mage the pain away. Yes, mage. You are a magician of your own mind. You can create and you can make life easy on yourself, or you can make life hard on yourself. The decision is all yours. A little bit about me: I had a spiritual awakening. Um, this would be back on Good Friday. And during that time, I had a fun experience, and I decided to go on down to my local church. And I, for some reason, thought that since I was getting messages from God, I kind of had a little bit of a manic depression, I guess you would call it. I didn't sleep for a couple days. Very excited. End up meeting a priest, and I just wanted to go ahead and say that I wanted to make a difference in the community, and to only find out that the wine was maybe not distributed to everybody in the church. And when I met with the priest after the church, he told me to pretty much get lost in nice ways. He says, I said, hey, well, what is the deal? Like, why can't we as a community come together and do things better for the community? And his response was, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? We can't do that. I Just COVID. Well, it's 2022 and we're still living on COVID. I'll just leave that as that. But let's just say I got nowhere and I want to make a difference in the community. Uh, it did give me some insight, and what I ended up doing was created a Facebook page for the community. Community's been established in the 70s, and the house here was built in the late 70s, and we're coming at you live from my basement right now. To give you a little heads up. A little short on funding, and I'm okay with that. I just want to get the word out. I want to help others. That is my goal and mission in life. During the spiritual awakening, I ended up finding out that what job God wanted me to create, and that was to become a creator. So here I am creating, and I have other projects that have been sent to me so that I can help others. That's my ultimate goal, is to reach out and help as many people as I possibly can. That is what I wished for, and that is something that I feel true in my heart that I need to accomplish. So, here we go. Today is going to be the 3 keys to success. Those 3 things are a triangle of success: behavior, attitude, and techniques and skills. So, behavior, you need to come up with a step by step plan, and you have to put the effort in there. So, Stephen King once says, and for YouTube, I will not say the actual word, but says you should wish in one hand and blank in the other and see which one fills up first. So, you need to put in the effort into it. You need to develop a step by step plan. And in order to do that, you need to write things down. Explain to yourself how you are going to get there. Read that on a daily basis. And we're talking about manifestation. If you don't know what manifestation is, you need to, if you wish, or you can something else. But if you wish, you need to manifest your ideas. You have to write them down, create it in your mind as it is already there. That's the first step. You want something, you have to put in the effort. You can't pray to God that you're going to win the lottery and not play the lottery. You can't do that. You have to manifest the things that you want in life. Write down a list. Get a list going. Have yourself a book. That is very important, to have yourself a journal or write it down. I got pages everywhere from ideas that come in my mind, and that's why I know I'm a creator. The next thing is having the right attitude. Having the right attitude. You need to have confidence. Believe. Know like you know, like you know that it's going to happen. You are going to be successful. You can put yourself very narrow to limitless. Those are your choices. The next thing uh, is techniques and skills. So, techniques and skills. You need to understand who you're talking to. You need to understand the things that you have accomplished in life. Write down a list of, through my life, I have done this job, I have done this job, I have done this job, and figure out what it is that you want to accomplish, what you want to do. I feel I'm a born leader as I've been through management through my life, supervisor as well. I have coached through telemarketing, been in IT. I feel I'm a born leader. And in order to do so, you have to work on yourself as well. Do the right things, and good things will happen. They don't happen overnight, but you need to work on them. I would suggest, for myself, I like to listen to a lot of podcasts, and maybe that's why you're here. Maybe you stumbled across me on social media, and he said, "You know what? I know this person. Let me go listen to what he's trying to promote. What's his deal?" And I'm purposely, eh, I perp my purpose is to help enlighten other people and help you through some of the techniques that I've learned along the way and skills, as well as understanding how the universe works if you want the help. So, one thing that we should look at in here is the behavior. Behavior is really having the right mindset as well. In order to have the right mindset, you have to get rid of negative feelings. So, we already did the breathing technique, and one way to get rid of negative feelings is to put yourself through a technique that I like to use, and that is killing your ego. And in order to kill your ego, you put down and you think about the 3 or 4 things or whatever it is that you feel inside. And we're talking about negative emotions. So let's say the negative emotion that I'm feeling today is I'm feeling sad. Let's say I lost my cat, or something happened to my cat, and my cat's no longer with us. And I would say, I'm sad, but why am I sad? So I dig down deep and I said, you know what? I'm sad because I lost my cat. So my solution would be having faith that my cat will come back. My solution would be I let the cat outside, and I would not try to put another negative feeling, like worst case scenario that the cat's no longer with me. I wouldn't want to do that. I would put down in my mind that I am sad because I lost the cat. In order to dig down deep into my sadness, I would say to myself, when's the first time I was sad? Or when's the last time I was sad? Well, I'd say, well, I was sad, a little sad earlier because I had a disagreement with my girlfriend. And then I'd go, when's the first time I was ever sad? And I put myself all the way back to maybe I was 3 years old, 4 years old, way back, maybe even five. I remember I was sitting in a shopping cart and I remember wanting a piece of candy. And my mom said no. So I became so sad that I started crying. I want that piece of candy. And my mom said no. So I look at myself now and compare myself as being the 3 year old, 4 year old, whatever it was that I was. And I'd look at myself going, you are crying over a piece of candy. It's okay. There'll be more things in life that you'll cry over that'll have a lot more meaning than a piece of candy. So then I'll look back at myself as my wise 80-year-old self, and I'll tell myself, Ken, you are not a sad person. You're not. You have been blessed with so many gifts and so much knowledge. And then I talk to my 4 year old self, being my 80-year-old self, and I'd pretty much just laugh. You're crying over a piece of candy. Just wait till you have kids. Because it's going to happen. You are going to cry for reasons that are not feasible. It just doesn't make sense. You don't understand the way life is now. Things are going to get a lot harder. So is my 80-year-old self telling me, you're not a sad person. Let go of that. Let go of that ego. And then take a deep breath in. And out. One more time. Deep breath in. And out. So there's how the videos are going to go, or podcast. I am the Trauma King. Check me out at magethepainaway.com. And I'll post some videos there once I get everything in line and get everything perfectly balanced. Hopefully today helped you. If it did, do me a favor, put a thumbs up, like it, give me a comment, something positive. Let's keep everything as being a positive mindset. And then let's create something magical together. I want to help you mage your pain away. I want to thank you all, and let's do magical things together. Be the wizard of your own mind. Have the right mindset. Thank you all.